Have you ever wondered why the labels on your favorite alcoholic drinks don't list carbs and calories? It seems like such a simple thing, especially in a time when we're all more conscious about what we're putting into our bodies. But when it comes to alcohol, that information is often mysteriously absent. So what's going on here? Well, the answer lies in a mix of regulatory loopholes, industry resistance, and some deep-rooted cultural norms. Let's break it down. First, there's the issue of how alcohol is regulated. In many countries, alcoholic beverages fall under a different set of rules than regular food and drinks. Take the United States, for example. There, the Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau, or TTB, oversees alcoholic beverages, while the FDA handles most other consumables. Because of this division, alcohol labels aren't required to include the same detailed nutritional information you'd find on a can of soda or a box of cereal. This regulatory split has allowed alcohol producers to get by without listing the calories and carbs in their drinks, and it's been that way for a long time. But that's not the whole story. There's also been resistance from the alcohol industry itself. Let's face it, knowing that your favorite cocktail has as many calories as a cheeseburger might make you think twice before ordering another round. And that's exactly what the industry is worried about. If people knew just how many calories are in their favorite drinks, it could potentially hurt sales, especially for those high-calorie options like sugary cocktails and sweet wines. So naturally, there's been some pushback against mandatory labeling. Now, there's another factor to consider, and that's cultural norms. Alcohol has traditionally been seen as a social or recreational drink, not something you consume for its nutritional value. Most people don't pick up a bottle of wine thinking about how it fits into their daily calorie count. They're more interested in how it tastes or how it complements a meal. Because of this, there's been less pressure on the industry to disclose what's in these drinks. But here's where things start to shift. Over the past few years, we've seen a massive rise in the popularity of sugar-free, low-carb, and light alcoholic beverages. These products are marketed directly to health-conscious consumers, and they often flaunt their low-calorie or low-sugar content right on the label. You'd think this trend would push the entire industry towards more transparency, and in some ways, it has. Some brands have started to voluntarily add nutritional information to their labels, especially those that are targeting the health-conscious crowd. But without a regulatory requirement, this practice is still far from universal. It's more of a marketing choice than a standard practice. So, what's the future look like? There's definitely growing pressure from consumers for more transparency. People want to know what they're drinking, not just in terms of flavor, but in terms of how it affects their health. And as more people start demanding this information, we might see regulators stepping in to require more detailed labeling. In some places like the European Union, there's already talk about making calorie labeling mandatory for alcoholic drinks. It's a slow process, but it's a start. Until then, though, we're stuck in this in-between space where some brands provide the information voluntarily while others don't. In the end, it comes down to this. As consumers, we have the power to push for change. By supporting brands that choose to be transparent about what's in their drinks, and by demanding more information from the ones that don't, we can help move the industry towards greater transparency. And who knows, maybe one day, seeing the calories and carbs on a bottle of wine will be as common as seeing them on a can of soda. Until then, it's up to us to keep asking the questions and pushing for the answers.